All right, all right. I am live on YouTube. What I want y'all to do is to Google Jonah Bay Show in YouTube. Search Jonah Bay Show in YouTube to find me on YouTube. I'm not on my regular page. Hold on, I'm about to start the live on the gram. All right, I'm live on the gram too. Like I said, I'm on YouTube. All you have to do is Google go to YouTube and search Jonah Bay Show June 10th, and you should be able to find it. Jonah Bay Show June 10th, and I'm on YouTube. I'm on uh, one of the listeners' YouTubes because you know they be messing with my YouTube page. So we're gonna keep it moving. They ain't gonna stop us. They can only slow us down, but they can't stop us. So I'm on YouTube. Just search in YouTube Jonah Bay Show June 10th, 2024, right? And you should be able to find it with no problem. I'm live. All right, let me start this Facebook Live. All right, all right. I'm live on Facebook as well. So I'm outside in my actual smoking room outside when I smoke the stogies and all that. You know, my house big as hell. I got mad outside spaces and all that. I had a hater talking about, yo, Jonah, you broke. I'm broke. I don't know broke people that live in mansions with 30-foot ceilings and all that. How am I broke? You know what I mean? And I could show y'all mad cash right now, but I'm not going to. We live in hard times. That's like saying, yo, come get me. Come do a home invasion. I'm not going to do that. First of all, the jury, the motherfucking clothes. Look at this shit tailored like a motherfucker. All that shows what I'm doing. You know what I mean? If y'all want to see me floss like all of that, go into Facebook, go into Instagram, all that. Y'all could see all of that on my pages, all the shit I got and all that. I'm not into that no more. I'm 53 years old. I don't give a fuck what people think on how I'm living. I know how I'm living. I know what I'm teaching y'all. So with that being said, I got a doozy show for y'all tonight. All right. I'm going to give this out for free. Normally, I should be doing an actual workshop or webinar on this, but I'm going to give it to everyone who's listening for free right now. Pay attention, because if you're paying taxes, any type of taxes, this is for you. Whether it's federal, state tax, income taxes, taxes on any damn thing, you need to pay attention to this. All right? So, first of all, I'm going to take you to 12 USC 411. 12 USC 411. Now, it says the name of this code is Issuance of Reserve Bank's Nature of Obligation Redemption. This law got a whole bunch of stuff in it. I'm only going to point out one point, but it got a lot in it. You really need to comprehend this law to really understand what's going on. But it says, Federal Reserve notes to be issued at the discretion of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System for purpose for the purpose of making advances to the Federal Reserve banks. So if you're not a Federal Reserve bank, you ain't really supposed to have Federal Reserve notes. It's not for you. But let me go on. Through the Federal Reserve agents. So they get the Federal Reserve notes from the Federal Reserve agents and they give it to Federal Reserve banks like Bank of America. Then it says, as hereafter set forth, and no other purposes are authorized. So they just said the way y'all using them every day, it's not authorized for you to even use it that way. The said notes shall be the obligations of the United States. That's the part I wanted to zero in on. It just told you that all Federal Reserve notes are the obligations of United States. They're the ones who pay it. They're the ones who are responsible for it, not you, right? So keep that in mind. They're obligations of the United States. So I'm going to take you to another law. I'm going to first take you to the actual original one. The original one was 31 USC 742. Like I said, the original code I want to show you is actually a public law. Now, 31 USC 742. When you pull that up, that's a public law. You're going to have to know the difference between public law and private law. So I need you to Google public law and read in Wikipedia what it is. It's going to tell you about the public side and the private side and what your responsibility is. I'm not going to go into that tonight, but in the build yesterday, I went all in it. So if you want to know about that, join our private build. And if you're already a part of the private build, go in and go listen to the show from yesterday, right? But it says this. Exemption from taxation, except as otherwise provided by law. All stocks, bonds, treasury notes, and other obligations of the United States shall be exempt from taxation by or under state or municipal and local authority. It just said any obligation of the United States is exempt from taxation. Federal Reserve notes are obligations of the United States. That's why I showed you the first law. So they can't tax it. So if you knew these two laws and y'all made them into affidavits, no one can tax you. Now, this was the original law. They hid this and renamed it something else. But I'm going to give you the new one too. But this one is in full effect because it's the public law. The public law is for your person or your straw man to use. They call it a legal person. A legal person is your all caps name. And your all caps name is supposed to use public laws to restrain the government. Like I said, Google public law and read what the public law is in Wikipedia. But let me go on with this public law. This exemption extends to every form of taxation. Did you just hear it? Every form of taxation. They cannot tax you for your house, your car, or all of that. You are supposed to be sending them affidavits to shut that shit down. You ain't supposed to be paying every goddamn year taxes for your car. They're calling it a registration. It's illegal. It's a tax. All right, let me go on. Every form of taxation that would require that either the obligations or the interest thereon or both be considered directly or indirectly in the computation of the tax, except non-discriminatory franchise or other non-property tax in lieu of thereof imposed on corporations, except estate taxes or inheritance tax. And this went into law September 22nd, 1959. Y'all ain't never supposed to be taxed. But now, let me take you to what they moved this law to. They moved this law to 31 USC 3124. Once again, 31 USC 3124. And it's called exemption from taxation. But this code, because it's the US code, this code is different than the public law. I'm not going to tell you the difference. I want you to study it so that you can see the differences between the public law and the code. But let me start reading. A. Stocks and obligations of the United States government are exempt from taxation by state or political subdivisions of the state. The exemption applies to each issued by the government or on agencies, and tax treatment of gain loss from the disposition of obligations and evidences of ownership is decided under the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 USC 1, 26 USC 1. An obligation that the Federal Housing Administration had agreed under the contract made before March 1st, 1941 to issue future date has tax exemption privileges provided by authorizing law at the time of the contract. This subsection does not apply to the obligations and evidences of ownership issued by the District of Columbia, a territory possession of the United States, a department, agency, instrumentality, or political subdivision of the district, territory, or possession. See, so they wrote that shit to make you believe the only way you can get this is because if you were a part of Washington, D.C. That ain't what the actual public law show multiple times so you can figure out how to do your affidavit where you can't be taxed on nothing because it's easy as hell. The law is on your side. With that being said, I'm going to open up the call line. Now, it's funny, being that I'm on someone else's YouTube, I'm having no problems. But the ill part is no one's at the YouTube. No one's went into the YouTube. Like I said, I want y'all got to test it out for me to see if y'all can find it. Go to YouTube and search Jonah Bay Show June 10th and see if it comes up in the search. That's what I want y'all to do. Because I need to know if y'all are going to be able to find the YouTube when I start jumping around on everyone else's YouTube page instead of mine. What I will do is later on, I'm going to upload it to my page. It seems like they allow me to upload videos to my page, but they won't let me speak. So I want to see if people are able to find the YouTube. Because right now, ain't no one on the YouTube. Or I can't see no one on the YouTube. I want to know what's the dealie with that. It's under the page Marlon Walker. So I could find it. Y'all should be able to find it. You can go to Marlon Walker's page, or you can just Google Jonah Bay Show June 10th. All right? Try to tune into the YouTube for me, y'all. All right. With that being said, let me go to the call log and take some questions. They said haven't found it. Okay. You tried to find it just the way I said. All right. Put in Marlon Walker to find the show. Marlin, Marlin Walker, Walker. Marlon Walker. Someone tell me if they get on, because right now it's still, oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now I'm seeing y'all. So for right now, I'm gonna be doing it from Marlon's page. I'm gonna be using other people's page. I'm gonna tell y'all where to find the page when I go live on YouTube. See, we're not letting them stop us. I'm just gonna jump around, just like Andrew Tate did. They can't shut down everyone's page just because they want to shut my shit down and not let me speak. They let me get on YouTube last week, but they cut the audio. So the video has no audio. That's that bull right there. So that's what's going on. Now, let me go to the call lines and talk to people. I'm going to 901-631. Peace to the Yahoo.
Peace to the Yahoos. Peace to the Yahoos. Yeah, it took me a minute to find it. I guess Marlon is spelled different anyway.
So it wouldn't pull up by putting my name down?
Nah, your page was just
No, I didn't say my page. I said search Jonah Bay Show.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like when I typed in the Jonah Bay Show, it wasn't pulling up. It was just pulling up your old YouTube channel.
Okay, so I gotta tell people it's Marlon Walker. All right, that's a good thing to know. I didn't know, so now I gotta say, yo, go to Marlon Walker's page to find me. All right, that's what's up. So, what you think about the laws I showed you that can't be taxed?
Yeah, even when you was talking about that first law, like the 31, what was that, 742? That didn't even pull up the and I'm on the go. Sometimes you like.
Well, that's not. That's the public law. That's the public law. I know that that's going to be hard to find, but the other one that you'll have no problem pulling up is 31 USC 3124.
Right. Yeah. See, that one popped up when I even put in the 31 742.
Yes.
The other one.
Yeah, it'll pop up. It'll pop up, but it's harder to find the public law. But y'all are supposed to be using the public law. So, what do you think about? You ain't supposed to be taxed at all. It's not your obligation. It's the obligation of the United States.
Right. I'm going to just be real. I always, even before I heard because I was on the tax show, you know what I'm saying, when you did the tax show, even before that, I always felt like,
I keep on giving y'all different ways to get out of taxes. I keep on giving y'all different ways to get out of taxes, and I keep on making it easier and easier.
Yeah. I know. Even in Tennessee, we was hit later on when they first started with the taxes. When I knew everybody up north wasn't paying taxes even to go to the store. And people were complaining about it when it reached up to Detroit and all that shit. I was just like, damn, that's crazy. So us paying taxes on anything now, it just sounds crazy.
It's crazy to pay taxes on anything. If you paying taxes, you didn't send out the affidavit to those people to shut it down. That's your fault. Now, if y'all not paying taxes, that automatically puts another 30% in your pocket. That's like getting a raise, man.
I didn't start hearing other folks talk about that tax shit until I actually started. Till you brought it up. Now it's saying like everybody talking about how they had to get
Because they
slavery
went
and
and bought
everything.
my
Now
webinar, right? They went and bought my webinar,
right,
and then they watched it and they learned from me. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do.
right,
They learn from me, steal my shit, and don't give me props for it, which is crazy.
right. I so I had a question about even with the whole cause I'm still waiting on a response from the little child support agency. But once I'm clear through that, I heard on one of your old shows like you was talking about that you discharge your arrears. Is that something that I'm gonna have to do with once
When I
it's
did my
finalized for
GSA
my child
bonds,
support?
my GS bonds took care of the whole shit, shut it down, and paid it all. It did everything. But I didn't teach y'all how to do the GSA bonds because it's much harder. Just do the tax injunction.
So do the tax injunction with
I
the
mean, not the
arrears.
tax injunction, child support injunction.
Right. Okay, yeah, 'cause that right there, man. Like I said, I'm still waiting. I done already sent in all my, the for the discovery and everything, and the injunction. I sent the injunction in. So shit, I ain't heard nothing back from them yet. But
They're
I'm
gonna
trying to make
contact
this
you. They
shit
have to.
move forward for sure, for sure.
All right then,
But look, I
peace.
hear the flow, God. I just wanted to make sure.
All right, peace, Yahuwah. All right, I'm going to 904563. Peace to Yahuwah.
Peace to Yahoo.
Yo, why y'all's phones are so choppy and low? It's muffled. You there?
I am doing magnificent. I am doing magnificent and great. Large sums of wealth, health, and knowledge comes to me freely and easily. Also to the Jonah family and to the listeners as well.
Shay. So what's up, bro?
All right, I get right into it. Just to kind of piggyback off what the brother was saying and what we were talking about in the code. Is there any verbiage in there that you've seen that get rid of that HOA?
HOA ain't a charge. I mean a tax. HOA is your land rental fee. You actually don't own the land that's your house sits on. The HOA owns it. So the best thing you can do is actually move, get a new house. You should never get a house that's in a HOA.
I'm gonna speak to you about that in the future, but so I can get out. Um,
No, it's no way for
I'll
you
get.
to own the land that the house is on. So the only thing to do is to sell that house and get a new one.
I haven't got into the HOA based off what you said. I was just asking. I'm gonna be a future homeowner, and I wanted to
Oh,
know.
okay. Don't buy a house
Yeah,
with an HOA.
in the HOA,
Don't buy a
that's
house in a
pretty much what.
subdivision.
Right, and it's pretty hard to avoid that. I've noticed.
No, it's not. You just probably have to buy an old ass house and then renovate it into a new one the way you like it, or buy it from the ground up. Get it built yourself. You can buy
That may
land
be the only way.
anywhere and buy a house and put a house on it. What you're saying is
That may,
it's hard to find a house that's already made that's not in
without being
a subdivision.
right. But not to go any further. I recently bought that Ritter Discovery. I had sent an email. We're only supposed to get that template correct. There wasn't nothing else to come with it, was it?
Which which uh which webinar are you talking about?
The Ritter Discovery.
The writ of this that tells me you really don't know how to use it. Go back and listen to the shows on Blog Talk Radio on how to use the writ of discovery. Yes, it's one damn page, man. You got what you paid for.
Okay. Okay. The next thing I want to know, when we put the DBA state attorney on there, are we putting his name or do we just address it as state attorney?
You got to put his name. Saying state attorney
Okay.
don't say who he is. You know what I mean?
That's that's what I thought. I was following the
Like
script.
like if I if
But
I
I
wrote a
just
letter to you, I got to write your name down for the letter to get there.
all right. The other thing I was gonna ask, well, how important is it for your Constitution to be ratified without subsequent amendments?
That doesn't matter. It only
It doesn't matter.
matters. It only matters if your state did it. If your state constitution don't say that, then you don't put it there.
Right. That's what I'm just getting clarity over here.
No, no, no. I got you. I
Uh,
got you. I know you a new guy. I got you. So you only put what's on your constitution, your state's constitution. Don't try to base it off of mines in Georgia because mine says as ratified without subsequent amendments. That's what mine say. If yours don't say that, then you don't put that. You feel me?
okay.
All right, man.
And
Keep up the
I want.
studying, man. You gonna be all right.
Oh yeah, I was listening to all your conversation about the writ, and sometimes you tell people you should have put this in first and this in first, but that's why I'm asking you. It's
Well,
all I have
see,
to
you
do is
gotta
convey.
understand. I've been in this shit over 20 years. You're not gonna see what I see. You're not gonna comprehend what I comprehend. So, you know what I mean? Do it the way the template do it, because that's the level you're on. But there's other people that's been around. I'll tell them, yo, in your writ, ask them for their bond information and their oath, right? Now, even if you
Right.
got it in your paperwork, they're not gonna produce it. But we put that in the paperwork so later on we can do a 241, 240 suit because the laws say that they have to have it on the record. Now, you didn't hear that show where I showed that they have to have their oath and their bond information on the record. So that was for the people who knows about that. You don't know about that yet. You feel me?
I got you.
All right then.
I just wanted
And make sure you call in
to.
and you ask me all these little questions, bro. Cause you ain't the only new person. This helps other new people. You know what I mean? Your questions ain't dumb. Your questions is on
Well,
point because you're new.
let me let me ask you this. Then I've heard you speak about the law of the flag. I'm still learning.
Uh-huh.
How important is it to have all three of those flags on the paper?
I always put the flag on the paper, my paperwork, because it shows what jurisdiction, what law I want to be up under. You see what I'm saying?
Ah, I got you. Hey, I got it looking just
See,
like
you got to
yours, but
understand
it's
your paperwork is a vessel in commerce, right? So all boats or
right.
vessels are supposed to fly a flag so you know what law they're under. So, for instance, if you're under a flag they don't recognize, then they can pirate your ship or ignore your paperwork and steal from you. If they are, it's a flag on your paperwork who they at peace with, they're supposed to leave that ship alone. So that's the law of the flag. You feel me?
I got you.
All
And
right
I
then.
would like to add to your conversation about the banking laws. When you told us to read the National Banking Act,
Yes.
some of the stuff you just read is in there, and it
Absolutely
explains
it's in there.
how.
Absolutely it's in there. But I'm just showing y'all tonight how not to pay no taxes. You know what I mean? I showed you just that part. Wonderful talking to you, brother. Peace.
Peace.
All right, y'all. Give me a second. I look like I'm running out of power on my computer. I'm gonna have to go get my cord. Give me a second. All right, I got juice now. Let me get the next caller. Had to go back in the house and turn the power on out here. I'm going to 469-880. 469-880. Peace to the Yahuwah.
Peace to the Yahuwah. Peace to the Yahuwah.
What up?
I'm so happy and thankful that I've joined the Jonah Bay Show with all the listeners, his family, and that large sums of health, money, wealth, and a bonus, gold, diamonds, and silver come to us quickly and easy.
Ashe.
So, in conjunction with my comment question, I'm going to throw in a real dark testimony, if it's okay.
Oh, we love testimonies, brother. We love hearing how these things worked for you. Go ahead.
Well, everybody better put on their helmet with the chin strap. So, the information basically, saved the man's life, saved the brother's life. So, there was an incident that goes like this. A couple people didn't make it in basically in a shooting, and one of the people went to ICU. That
Right.
was the only person who came out the situation alive. And needless to say, they started asking the legist for his personal information, and that was not given. But I literally sat in the squad car for 2.5, 3 hours. Then I went down to the good old precinct and was in the interrogation room and still didn't give the legal personal information, and with all these goings on, like I said, family, the information that you provide everybody, I can say for sure it saved my life because I was addressed as sir, and I got to the interrogation room, they fed me. That's what really blew my mind.
Right.
But aside from all that, I can truly say that had I forked over the legal information, because they sent several people several times to say, does the legal have this personal information? And I said no with my chest stuck out, and so I basically followed the script. Short story.
Good job.
And as you know, I'm trying to send you the thing by email, and wouldn't you know it, the phone. I'm talking on it just for the phone I'm sending it from, and it seems like I'm getting jammed up for no particular reason. But yeah, I could be just super paranoid. So
Right.
now I want to get on to the information that you dropped tonight, which is like,
Go ahead.
you came in with guerrilla warfare with drones over the head. So it's like high and low. You can co-join all this information today with information you laid maybe 6, 8 months ago about how to get the casa for free and how to get the vehicle for free, provided you can sum up the affidavit, do your spiritual work. That's really what helped with my whole situation.
Right.
It's a spiritual work that I did because I didn't, I trust me. I didn't even think I was gonna get out that quicksand when I saw more than more police officers than I could count. When I saw the coroner and the medical examiner, I was just like, good grief. But like I say, the spiritual work will help anybody pursue the path with the documentation. And again, the information you provide today, co-joined with the information 6 8 months ago, will not only get you items free of tax, but you could be picking and choosing what you want. And so I think in closing, start small. Don't try to get the car that'll levitate or the house where you press the button and all the rooms come to you
Facts.
first. Just take small steps and get what you want. Shop around and don't overdo it. But that's my situation in a nutshell. When I get the time and when I get out from underneath the black watch, I can send the email to you.
All
And
right.
you'll probably know what it is based on the headline doing that.
All right. For sure. Peace. Peace to Yahweh. Someone asked me, what's the water I drink? This is Saratoga spring water still. This is the one I drink now. I'm a part of this company that tells you the best water to drink. And it fluctuates. It fluctuates. So this month, last month, this is the best water. If they come out with another water after testing that's better, I'll switch. So that's what I be doing is switching from water to water to make sure I'm getting the best water I can drink. All right, I'm going to 408-761. Peace to Yahuwah.
Peace to Yahuwah, Father. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. I have a question. I got pulled over. I was with my nephew, and I remember at one point in consultation, and you said that anybody can sue, right?
Yeah.
So I got a citation, and I was wondering, and I did got the a while back the 241, 242, 1983 lawsuit. And I was wondering what was the other one that I need to get?
You
The
needed
first step that I need.
it's called the notice of suit webinar
Oh, no,
of
let's
suit
see.
webinar.
Okay, got it. And also, yeah, I have been listening to the. I have it here, August 2nd to 2024. That's where I guess you break down where do you go and the county and everything.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get the outfit, the bonds, their dignity
Yeah,
bonds,
yeah.
and I
It's a
guess the
show.
insurance.
Go to Blog Talk. The show is on Blog Talk on how to get that done. And the whole nine. I don't remember it off the top of
Yeah,
my head right now because I moved
yeah,
past
yeah,
it. But yeah,
yeah. Yeah, actually, on YouTube, it's
if you
August.
go to
The
my
show
I have that
consultation.
show featured on
Yeah.
my Patreon.
Yes.
So if you want to see that show, you just go
Yeah.
to patreon.com, search Jonah Bay, and you could see that show.
Yeah, and think on YouTube you also have it. Consultation Wednesday,
I
August
think it
twenty
is on
second,
YouTube.
twenty twenty
I
four.
think it is. I
Yeah, it's
don't
right
think
there.
they got rid of it.
Yeah, it's right here. I'm actually giving it to you because I guess I was thinking that somebody of the other God, he was. I guess they were talking about the 241, 242 lawsuit, right? So it's okay. Yeah, it's a consultation Wednesday, August 2nd, 2024.
August 2nd, 2024. Find out how to get their bonds and find out how to get their insurance and their oath. Insurance information, their oath. By law. I
Yeah,
showed everyone the
yeah,
law. Thank you for bringing that up,
and
brother.
also. Yeah. Thank you, Father. And also on Blog Talk, it's Rule 8. Rule 8, and I guess it breaks the whole thing, and it has the testimony too. That's what Anthony's testimony. I think that's his
Right.
name.
Well, we always got testimonies, but yeah. It's very hard for me to even have a show that doesn't have testimony in it.
Yeah, and also my nephew, I haven't listened to those shows. He's actually about 9, and he wants to sue. That's why my brother he wants to sue. So I was wondering, he can sue, right? Also, right?
Yeah.
The cop, yeah, okay, yes, because we're actually, I'm actually helping. I'm breaking him down, and I'm actually studying because. So on that, I was thinking about just getting discovery and everything, but I'm just gonna go and buy the webinar and going back to those shows and listening.
Okay.
And
Okay.
also, yeah, and also the last one, do you have the is it the WT tax webinar?
W4T webinar. Yeah, it's on the site.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I need to get that. I already got the other one,
Yeah.
the injunction.
Yeah, it's
Just like
called
just
Beat the
implementing
Bank.
and everything.
Okay.
Okay, got it. So I need to get a consultation because I need to see if. Oh yeah, I actually have the ticket right here. Do you know where it says like citation details? That's where I need to rebut that, right?
Nah, all you got to do is put in the writ of discovery.
Oh, okay, I got the motion. Should I get that real discovery?
Yeah, use the writ of discovery to get rid of that ticket.
90 seconds.
Okay, that's the only thing. I don't need to.
That's the only thing you need to get rid of that case.
Okay, got it. And then after that is a 241, 242 lawsuit.
Absolutely. Right? Yes. All right, that's our show for today. Wonderful talking to you, my brother. How is the weather out there in Cali?
Actually, it's kind of crazy right now. It's not even hot. It's 64.
60
I thought
seconds.
it would be like around 90 or 96.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, that's our show. Peace, brother.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I'm hungry as hell. My wife waved me on to go eat, so I'm about to go eat. I hope y'all enjoyed today's show. I know I did. I'm up out of here. Peace to Yahuwah.